Hey there, my name is Q. This is episode 386 of the Blue Box. As we begin to understand our reality, we begin to learn that we are living in a unified field, a field where there is only oneness, and this means we are all connected. I want to talk about the Cannonball experiment, and the Cannonball experiment is an interesting one. Scientists did an experiment where, well, of course it will be a scientist. However, an experiment was conducted where a cannonball was weighed. Now, what happened with this cannonball is that it was fired, and the weight of the cannonball was measured whilst it was midair. And the weight that was measured whilst the cannonball was in the air was less than the weight of the cannonball when it was on the ground. Now, what happened when the cannonball landed on the ground is that it was weighed again. And when it was weighed again, it weighed exactly the same as it did before. And so it seems that the cannonball weighs less when it is in the air. The theory here is that when the cannonball lands on the ground, all the matter that might have left it when it was midair seems to come back to it. And so when we talk about a unified field where everything is one, it would seem like velocity is what causes matter to shift away and come back on in itself. So when the cannonball is in midair, flying at a high speed, it loses weight. Perhaps the atoms or the matter of the cannonball are leaving it because everything is so fast. And then when it lands on the ground again, all that matter goes back into the cannonball and it weighs exactly the same as it did before. This would imply that matter has left the cannonball, as that's the only explanation as to why the cannonball would weigh less in the air. How interesting. Thank you for checking into episode 386 of the Blue Box. My name is Q. I hope to see you on the next video.